Hi everybody, Brian Woods here again with our latest video on the Bearcat Strength and Training Center. I think this is a really important video. This is about fundraising. The biggest challenge we're fighting right now is skepticism. Not skepticism on the building itself, but skepticism on can we really raise this kind of money in Spencerville. And to be honest, I was very skeptical at first myself, and I'm going to take you through our process of our fundraising strategy and how we got to where we're at, and to let everybody know that we can make this happen. It's looking great. The first thing we did back in March was collect email addresses and surveyed some of our community members, and just seeking more information on what people thought about the project. One of the questions is, how badly do we need this facility? If the community doesn't believe that we need the facility, we might as well just stop right there. The results showed that the people do see a need. 43% say that our need for the facility is a 10 on a scale of 1 to 10. And 70% of those surveyed said it was an 8, 9, or 10. So 70% of our people are saying it's an 8 or more. It shows a need. Next question asked was, would you be willing to contribute? 63% said yes, we are willing to contribute. 30% were unsure at the time, and only 7% said they would not contribute. It was asked if you would not contribute, what would be the number one reason? And the number one reason was job status / the economy, which is obviously very understandable at this time. The next question is, what would be a reasonable amount for you to donate? And you can see here the different amounts that were asked and what people were saying. If you add all these numbers up and divide by the number of people surveyed, the average person is willing to commit $557 to this project. So kind of a summary of the results. The community recognizes the need. The community is willing to donate. However, the amount each individual person says isn't going to be enough to get it done. Right now, our goal is $700,000, but our actual building cost is $625,000. So based on $625,000, you divide that out by $557 a person, that's 1,100 donors. And so if people are skeptical, that's why I see it. There's no way we're going to get over 1,000 people to commit $557 each. We knew we were going to have some big donors to get this thing done. So where will the money come from? We started making lists. The first thing we did was we made a list of about 40 Spencerville residents or alumni that we thought had the potential to donate $5,000 or more. Doesn't mean they're going to do it, but they have that potential. We started making a list of Lima area businesses and corporations. We have 30 or more that have contributed to past not only to Spencerville schools, but also to other schools and organizations around the area. We know these places set aside money to give back to the community, and we're seeking their help. Next is our school vendors. We have a list of 86 school vendors that we spent more than $2,000 with last year as a school district. Some of these were only $2,000, but some of them are $90,000 or more that we're spending every year on various services and equipment, etc. So we're seeking donations from these people. And then the remaining Spencerville residents and alumni. There's thousands. We're also going to be seeking donations from local charitable organizations, Optimist Clubs, Kiwanis Clubs, Elks, Legions, VFW, and more. And then one of the things that I thought we really need is we need to raise $100,000 of this through fundraiser type activities, and the athletic booster donation of $50,000, we're kind of going along with that. The salt sales we've done, the hog roast, we're going to do a drive a forward event. There's many more things to come. So this is the group from where the $700,000 is going to come from. So from there we got thinking, we need a structure, we need a plan. We can't just pass out flyers and hope this money comes in. So we set up this pyramid, and the pyramid was set up based on what we thought we could get. Realistically, looking at those lists of Spencerville individuals, Lima area corporations, school vendors, what can we realistically think we can get? And we realistically thought we could get 3 $100,000 donations, and that includes the booster donation. We've already got the one $100,000 donor. The boosters have donated $50,000 to make up that second 100. We've got about another $15,000 already in salt sales, hog roasts, and there's more money to come. And there's some things in the work for potentially another $100,000 donor, or to be honest, a couple $50,000 donors will work just fine. We're not being picky. From the list of people and corporations, we thought we could get, realistically, that we could get 3 $30,000 donors. We already have one, have some things in the works for another one that I think is on the horizon, and we have several possibilities for one more. We thought we could get 5 of those individuals and businesses to donate $10,000. We already have 2 of these in already and have things in the works for several more, potentially. $5,000 donors, we needed 10. We already have commitments from 3 or 4 for $5,000, and you can look down and see where it goes. When this pyramid was formed, it was really based on what we thought we could realistically get. As we started multiplying across 100,000 times 3, 30,000 times 3, 10,000 times 5, multiplied everything across, added everything up, amazingly, it came up to $625,000, which is what the price of our building is right now. Again, we're seeking $700,000 in case expenses arise, to give some money back to the school for operation and upkeep. So that's kind of how we formulated our plan, and what's really exciting is the things we anticipated, the individuals who we thought had the potential to donate these types of money, they realized the need, they are stepping up, and they're making the commitments to get this thing done. And we really appreciate what they've done, the leadership they've shown to get this thing started. You know, the last thing I want to tell people is this is a guarantee. It can't fail. This is going to get done without a doubt. However, if you go back to the people we're targeting and the amounts that we need, the donations coming in so far are matching exactly where we thought they would come. Right now our balance stands at $240,000, just 2 months or so into the project. Our goal is 1 year, so we're a third of the way there in a year. And my reason for optimism is we're not out of resources. We've maybe reached a third of the individuals and the businesses that I know are going to contribute. As I said, there's a lot of things in the work. There are people that are going to contribute that I know without a doubt. We just haven't got hooked up, haven't got connected. The donations aren't coming in yet, but the numbers just add up. So for anybody who's skeptical about whether we can get this done, and I just have this feeling people don't want to commit yet because they don't sure this, how are we going to do this in this community? I'm telling you, the numbers add up and we can get this done. So I would encourage you all, pledge, donate what you can. If everybody just does what they can, we will get this done. We don't need $10,000 from everybody. $100 here, $500 there, $1,000 here, $5,000 there. If everybody donates what they can, this will get done. Thank you all.